In the heart of Los Angeles, where basketball dreams are as bright as the Hollywood lights, something extraordinary might be brewing for the purple and gold faithful. Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where we dive deep into every rumor, every whisper, and every seismic shift that could redefine a season. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications right now, because you won't want to miss a single update as this story unfolds. There's been no official word, but every Lakers obsessive knows that the front office is locked in a fierce tug-of-war with a familiar rival over one of Boston's most intriguing big men, Luke Kornet. If you haven't heard, the Celtics' 7-1 center, renowned for his unorthodox eclipse shot contesting technique and surprising perimeter shooting, has emerged as a key free agent, and whispers suggest he could be wearing purple and gold before long. Could this be the move that transforms the Lakers' front court this summer? Let's unpack what we know so far. Luke Kornet etched his name in NCAA history at Vanderbilt as the all-time leader in three-pointers made by any player 7 feet or taller. He averaged 13.2 points, 6.2 rebounds, and 2.0 blocks per game during his senior season in 2016-17, earning SEC All-Defensive honors. That blend of length, shooting, and shot blocking caught NBA scouts' eyes, but it was his recent performance with the Celtics that cemented his status as one of the most coveted role players on the free agent market. Last season in Boston, Kornet became an integral contributor off the bench for a championship team, showcasing his ability to stretch defenses with a career 38.5% three-point mark and altering shots in the paint with his signature eclipse contest, raising both arms above his head to distract shooters at the rim. He averaged 4.8 rebounds and nearly 1 block per contest, even in limited minutes. That two-way versatility has front offices drooling and ignited speculation that multiple contenders are circling. The Lakers' situation is unique. After masterminding the blockbuster Luka Doncic acquisition, which sent Anthony Davis to Dallas, Coach J.J. Redick turned to Jackson Hayes as the starting center. Unfortunately, Hayes' inconsistencies and occasional defensive lapses were exposed during LA's first-round playoff exit, and fans grew restless. Executive whispers suggest the Lakers brass sees Kornet as the ideal low-risk, high-reward solution, a veteran with championship experience, reliable shooting, and a knack for disrupting opponents without sacrificing floor spacing. According to SI insiders, the Lakers have prepared a proposal that might involve combining D'Angelo Russell's expiring contract with a protected mid-first-round pick and perhaps a veteran minimum player to sweeten the deal. Some believe that LA is even dangling 2 second-round picks as a teaser to get Boston to the negotiating table. This strategy aligns with the Lakers' cautious approach: build around their stars without mortgaging the entire future. Could such an offer be enough to lure Kornet away from a team where he's already a proven contributor? Meanwhile, the Celtics are not sitting idly by. Boston's front office, which managed to retain Chris Middleton and re-sign Kristaps Porzingis before the deadline, recognizes that losing Kornet could leave a noticeable void. Reports indicate they are preparing a 3-year contract package loaded with incentives, playoff bonuses, starting role assurances, and even a player option in the 3rd year. The hope is to keep Kornet within a winning culture where he's celebrated and heavily featured. Some insiders believe Boston will counter with a plan that includes increased playing time and a starring role in pick-and-pop sets, banking on Kornet's continued defensive improvement and unorthodox contesting ability. On the court, envisioning Kornet with the Lakers is tantalizing. Picture LeBron James driving to the rim, collapsing the defense, then dishing to Kornet calmly rising in the corner for a clean 3. Defenses would be forced to choose between helping off the perimeter or risking open looks. Coach Redick could implement more pick-and-pop sets, craft high-screen actions featuring Kornet at the elbow, and orchestrate out-of-bounds plays where Kornet's length creates mismatches. These floor spacing options would contrast with last season's sometimes stagnant half-court sets, and could open up driving lanes for both LeBron and Luka. Defensively, Kornet's Eclipse contest could be the equalizer the Lakers need. In the City of Angels, where superstar scoring often steals headlines, a big who can alter shots without fouling is a rare commodity. Could Kornet's presence allow the Lakers to coalesce into a defensive identity that rivals the league's? Elite? Imagine late-game situations in which Kornet dots up on the weak side, deterring baseline drives and forcing opponents into uncomfortable mid-range pull-ups. That kind of rim protection could be the difference between a first-round exit and a deep playoff run. But let's not overlook the Warriors, who remain a formidable opponent in this pursuit. Golden State, still riding high on the championship pedigree of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, is reportedly willing to offer a heavily protected first-rounder and one of their rotational 3-and-D wings to persuade Kornet. The pitch: join a dynasty with an unbreakable culture, play alongside future Hall of Famers, and chase back-to-back titles. Some insiders argue that the lure of winning immediately under Steve Kerr's system could be the deciding factor for a veteran like Kornet, especially given his recent title experience. For Lakers fans, this is high-stakes drama. Losing Kornet to a Bay Area dynasty feels like a gut punch, knowing that every missed opportunity deepens the rivalry. Social media is ablaze with animated debates. Is Russell worth less than Kornet? Should the Lakers include more draft capital? What if Kornet picks the Warriors because he wants to chase another ring? The chatter is non-stop, and every rumor thread sparks reactionary threads from die-hard Lakers faithful. Could the front office read the room and adjust quickly, or will they overpay and risk future flexibility? Of course, nothing is guaranteed. Kornet could opt to remain in Boston, choosing the stability of a known environment and a shot at consecutive championships. Hard to blame him, given that he just collected his first ring last spring. Or maybe he surprises everyone and takes a bigger payday overseas or with a smaller market team willing to offer maximum playing time. Lakers Nation has begun to ask, if Kornet signs elsewhere, what's our next move? Could a late swing at a veteran like Dwight Howard on a one-year deal become the next logical choice? These are scenarios every Lakers fan is dissecting, and the answers could redefine LA's summer strategy. Then there's the personal side of things. Kornet's family was recently seen dining at a Michelin-starred restaurant in Beverly Hills, stoking speculation that he's already weighing a lifestyle upgrade in Los Angeles. Lakers executives might be hinting about marketing opportunities, Beverly Hills homes, and LA-based endorsements, elements that can weigh heavily in a player's decision. When a player is proud of his three-point shooting and unique defensive style, the idea of becoming a social media darling in Hollywood can be a powerful lure. Some league insiders suggest that Kornet is intrigued by the chance to expand his brand, and that the Lakers' marketing machine could be a game changer. Historically, when the Lakers dipped into the big man market, think Dwight Howard in 2012 or JaVale McGee in 2017, they experienced highs and lows. Howard's rebounding feats were incredible, but chemistry issues lingered. McGee's rim protection impressed, yet his offense was limited. Could Kornet be the sweet spot? A modern big who can shoot, protect, and mesh instantly with our stars? Lakers fans are already debating if this is the moment to learn from history or repeat past mistakes. For now, though Boston holds all the cards, the Celtics can offer Kornet a familiar system, guaranteed minutes, and another legitimate shot at a title. The Lakers have the glitz of Hollywood, the chance to play alongside LeBron and Luka, and generational marketing potential. The Warriors can promise a championship culture that has already reaped multiple banners. This three-way tug-of-war is setting the stage for one of the most compelling free agent sagas of the season. But what do you think about all of this? Personally, as a Lakers supporter, I believe Kornet's unique skill set, his shooting, his unorthodox defensive timing, and his championship experience would be the X factor that finally turns the Lakers into legitimate title contenders. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. Lakers community is already rallying behind this idea, flooding social feeds with purple and gold excitement. Even if Kornet does sign, the question of on-court fit remains paramount. How often will he be on the floor with both LeBron and Davis? How will his minutes be staggered to preserve his energy for late-game situations? Does he slide into the starting five or become the first big off the bench in a role reminiscent of Brook Lopez in Milwaukee? Some Lakers beat writers believe that Redick's versatility will allow him to experiment with small ball units featuring Kornet, AD, and LeBron. But others warn that overthinking rotations could lead to confusion and poor chemistry. One cannot overlook the human element, too. Kornet's relationship with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, his former Celtics teammates, could complicate locker room dynamics. Will his loyalty to the green and white linger, potentially undermining buy-in from his new purple and gold comrades? Or will the opportunity to play a more significant role in LA, paired with the allure of Hollywood and the Lakers' storied legacy, outweigh any residual affection for his former franchise? Fans love to ask, does he want glory, or does he want silverware? If he chooses Lakers, it signals that personal role and financial opportunity trump the comfort of a familiar championship environment. If he stays in Boston or heads to Golden State, it means winning pedigrees and established cultures still hold sway, even for second-unit players. Whatever transpires, one thing is clear. This saga is far from over. The dates on the calendar matter. Free agency officially opens on July 1st, and Kornet's decision could come down at any moment once his representatives finalize negotiations. Lakers beat writers, Celtics scribes, and Warriors analysts will all be tracking his every tweet, Instagram post, and offhand comment in interviews. Rumors will swirl like a cyclone, and every cryptic photo of Kornet visiting LA hotspots will fuel speculation that the deal is done or falling apart. If Kornet ultimately signs with LA, you can bet that his first press conference with the Lakers will be a must-watch TV event. Picture him in a purple and gold suit, flanked by LeBron James and Anthony Davis, as he declares, "I chose the Lakers because this is where I want to win. It's a dream to play in this market, in front of these fans, alongside guys like LeBron and AD. The stadium lights would shine brighter than ever, and Laker Nation would erupt in celebration, already envisioning banners hanging from the rafters in the decades to come." If, however, he picks Golden State, his introductory press conference in San Francisco would feature similar headlines, reminding us once again that the Warriors' championship aura remains potent. Kornet would don a blue and gold cap, share the dais with Curry and Thompson, and proclaim his desire to chase another ring under Steve Kerr's system. That scenario puts Lakers fans back at square one, forcing them to search for alternative front-court solutions and question whether LA will ever match the Bay's ability to land coveted role players. Either way, the Lakers' offseason may hinge on a few signature decisions: how they manage their remaining cap space, whether they pursue additional depth to complement Kornet or his replacement, and how they integrate these moves into the overarching tapestry of LeBron's final championship push. Avery Bradley, Kent Bazemore, or even an unexpected pickup like Al Horford becoming available late could shape the roster that ultimately takes the floor in October. But let's bring it back to you, Lakers Nation. What's your take? If Kornet signs with the Lakers, do you believe he's the missing jigsaw piece that propels LA to the conference finals? Or will questions about defense and switch-heavy lineups keep him from making the impact we crave? And if he goes to Golden State, how should the Lakers pivot their strategy? Personally, I'd still take the gamble on Kornet, believing that his unique blend of shooting and rim protection is precisely what LeBron and AD need to push the ball and thrive in a modern, positionless style. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below and see how this debate unfolds. Your perspective might even tip the scales in the grand chess match being played at the highest levels of NBA front offices. Thank you so much for tuning in to Lakers News Fan Report. If you enjoyed this in-depth breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update on all things Lakers. We'll be here throughout the summer, bringing you every rumor, every signing, and every moment that matters. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and let's keep believing in the purple and gold.